Hey everyone, this is Liam from Mercurius, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at how you can start streaming drawing guests on Twitch, while also letting your chat play alongside you. But before we get into any kind of gameplay stuff, let's have a quick chat about content moderation. You know as well as we do that if some random person comes to your stream, says something offensive, shows up on stream, you're now the one getting punished for it. And that is the last thing we want to have happen. So we've designed a set of content moderation features where every piece of content that comes from your chat or other people in-game has to be approved by you. So let's take a quick look at how this works. First, let's head over to the settings menu down here, then over to the safety tab, and then I'm going to hide other players' names and also hide the lobby code so viewers can't directly join unless I'm giving it out in chat. Now, if you're just streaming to a few friends, you might not need content moderation, but in most cases, we'd still recommend turning this on. So let's take a little look at how this works. You can see that we have three different sections. This is the word prompt, the image itself, and the guess of that image. If you turn this on, these will all be blanked out. None of it will be visible unless we enable this little window down here, which is our preview window. Now, you can cover this with your camera, any other graphics in OBS or whatever streaming software you're using, but this gives you a chance to preview anything before your audience sees it. Now, if what's been presented does seem fine to you, then you can just click wherever that section is, and it will be displayed for everyone else. You can also decide what kind of content you want to moderate. So this could be just text, just drawings, or both. Now, for the stage game mode in particular, this is a bit trickier because all of these drawings are live. So what we've done is we've developed a small AI that will sit inside the client with you, and as soon as it detects something that probably shouldn't be on your stream, then we'll immediately moderate that, and you'll then be able to override that if you feel like it's been censored unnecessarily. And since everyone's stream setup is different, you can also move and scale the preview window to fit your setup the best. Now, let's save all of this. I'm going to position my preview panel down here. That looks good to me. I'm going to hide that by pressing M, and we're going to start a private lobby. Now, I'm going to go into our game settings, set this to stage, and I'm also going to go over to this tab here, which is the streaming mode. I'm going to go with Twitch, and I'm going to log in with this button here. Then I'm going to hit authorize. It's going to take a couple of seconds. And now you can see we are fully connected. We can then initiate the connection by clicking connect to Twitch. And now we are connected. Now, this is where we can decide how exactly we want to let our chat interact with us. We have the ability to vote on game modifiers, and also given the ability to guess. This will give them their own little character inside the game as if they were playing there with us. So I'm going to go for viewers can guess. I'm going to leave it at 20 guesses per round. Also, we have this area here called the chat interaction time. This is just how long you want to leave these windows where chat can interact with you, especially useful for things like voting on game modifiers. This is going to depend heavily on what your stream latency looks like. So the more heavy your stream delay is, the more chat interaction time you want to leave. And the shorter your stream delay, the shorter chat interaction time you can go with. We can also see now that we've enabled the streamer modes, we can see two game modes up here, Robot and Lounge, that don't support it. So if you do switch to one of these, you can see that you're going to disconnect from Twitch. So what I've done here is I brought in the stream chat, and we're about to see what this game mode looks like as if you were playing with your viewers. So I've got some words down here. Again, this will be hidden by my camera. I'm going to draw Squidward very beautifully. That looks good. All right, I'm going to guess Squidward. That looks exactly like it. And wow, look, I got it right. Amazing. So now that I got it right, this is going to give some points to the person in the chat, and it's also going to bring them into the game down here, as you can see. By doing this, this essentially allows your chat to play with you in-game, but also if you want to play with your friends or any other creators, you can still reserve those slots inside the game itself, and then any free slots will be given to your chat. You can also see here, I'm just showing what it looks like to mouse over a word where it would otherwise be blanked out. Again, this is part of the safety feature, which you can turn on or off. So now we've seen what it looks like with stage mode. Let's get some help from our friends on the Curious team and try it out with Whisper. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that we have enabled the ability for chat to send in their own suggestions. Again, depending on how much you trust your chat, this could be a dangerous idea. We do some filtering on our side, and we still have content moderation, so nothing's going to show on your screen unless you click to allow it. But if you are a larger streamer, this might be a good time to turn on subscribers only mode. Now here you can see that someone sent a 3-letter word. Let's check. Oh, okay, it's sun. So I'm going to click on that. I can see it. I accept it. I'll wait for everyone else. And now we can start drawing it. You can also see in the top left here, there's a Twitch logo to indicate that this was a suggestion from the Twitch chat. I'm just going to speed up me drawing my lovely sun here and for everyone else to finish their drawings. And now we can see our first use of content moderation for drawings. Now, when I mouse over Marina here, she's going to show me what the drawing actually is inside the preview window, again, which should be covered by my camera. This looks good to me, so I'm going to click to allow it. And now everyone in my stream can see it too. Now, this doesn't just apply for images, but if I speed up a little bit, we can see that also the prompts that I get from now on will also have the same kind of content moderation applied to it. Now let's skip ahead to the presentation phase. We can see that the initial word isn't blocked anymore because we allowed it, but the new guest that's about to come in now is blocked because it's the first time we've seen it. I'm going to click to allow that, and now we can go through the rest of the chain. Again, same with images. If we haven't seen it before, it's still going to prompt us, do you want to show this to the rest of your chat, with that preview in the corner. Now, if we skip ahead a little bit to the end of the next round, we can make use of the chat voting feature to decide whether the final drawing matches the first word accurately enough or not. Here you can see there's a little bit of a battle back and forth between the yes and no votes. And again, this just gives your chat another way to influence the game in a bit more of an impactful way. And that's everything for now. We're always adding new game modes to Drawing Guests, so be sure to keep checking back, seeing how else you can interact with your chat. And in the meantime, thank you for watching, enjoy playing, and I'll see you at the sketchbook.